Hey, welcome back like you never left. If you're looking for something delicious, then you are in the right place. Go ahead and throw your thumbs up on the video and subscribe if you're feeling the vibe. And today I am doing part 2 of my Temu kitchen gadget haul. There was so many items in this sack that I absolutely needed to do a part 2. And again, if you did not watch that video, make sure you head on over there after this one and check it out. And I tried to focus on items that were all under like $5. And again, some of these items that I got were only like $1. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump into it. So I'm digging back in the sack. Okay. So we've got this little dealer here. And of course, I'm going to pull it out of the plastic so that we do not have the glare. Slip that off. Okay. Now this, I actually think I know what this is, you guys. And I don't know, but if you know, put it in the comments really quick before I tell you. But that's what that's looking like. Hopefully we're not getting too much of a glare. We got a lot of shadow action in here again today, you guys. A lot of shadow business going on. And what this is a perfect butter cutter. If you thought it wasn't, it's not. It's not a musical instrument, you guys, but it is a perfect butter slicer. Look at that bad boy. I love it. So if you like those perfect little pats of butter, if you're somebody who does like tea time at your house, or, you know, there's brunches and things coming up, let's be real here, and you want to have like those perfect butter slices, this is what's going to help us get those perfect pats of butter. Plus, let's be real. Butter is expensive, and this will also help us ration out, or portion out, I should say, not ration, portion out the right pat, if you will, of butter. So, and I freaking love that. That is the cutest thing I've ever seen. So let's pop this sack, you guys. And what in the world is this? I'm gonna have to go to the computer, y'all, and figure out what the heck this is. Let's see. Okay. I think I might know. Okay. So, I think what this is, okay, so they have a little protective cap, which is nice for anything sharp and pokey. But I think what this is, and then there's this little dealer here with its little pokey bits, and then this little guy here. And I think what this is like a potato spiralizer. And then also, just so you guys know, I will be trying out every single item in both part 1 and this part 2. Why? We want to know what these gadgets are, and we want to know if they're going to help us, right? So that is what's going on here. So I think you use this to steady the potato, and then you kind of, I don't know what these skewers, I'm not sure. They drag racing outside, y'all. They drag racing. But that's what that's looking like. And yeah, we've got this number here, which looks dangerous. If I'm being honest, hey, I think I know what this is. So this is a vegetable peeler, slicer, whatever. And I think that this is what's used to make those really fancy, like flower, like rosettes and stuff like that. I think like maybe, let me turn this around. Like this kind of deal here is giving you those nice even slices. I think that's what that is. And then this makes the kind of ruffled or ridged kind of version of that item. So like, yeah, I think this is going to be interesting. That's what it's looking like on the inside. It feels pretty dang sturdy, if I'm being honest. It looks pretty sturdy, so it doesn't look like it's going to come apart on me right away. And I kind of actually like that these are screwed on, because it says to me that if the blade goes dull, I can probably take it off and sharpen it, which is kind of a cool function, to be honest, if you're dealing with something like this where you actually need the cutting edge to cut. I would not expect to see that on an item that's priced at this point, but it says to me that there's longevity in my use of this item. I also like the little hole at the bottom, to be honest, because it means that if you are somebody who hangs some of your utensils like I do, that you could potentially get this on a hook and just have it available to grab really quick. But that's what that's looking like, and I honestly cannot wait to try this. There are some of these gadgets, you guys, that I literally just cannot wait to try. And this one is one of those gadgets. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what the specifics are, but I think this is just another, I don't know if you guys can see the blade in there. I'll try to get a little closer. But right in here is a blade situation. But hopefully it's coming through. But that is a blade in there. And I'm thinking you put your item in there and it kind of, again, makes those sheets and spirals. Obviously, you guys can tell that making sheets, spirals, and fancy food is what I'm most into right now, right? Basically elevate the meals that I'm making, specifically for entertaining purposes and things like brunches, crudité platters, stuff like that, where it's interesting and helpful if you have the ingredients looking very, very awesome, right? Like presentation for things like crudité platters and party platters is everything, because I want to up my game when it comes to my crudité and my party platters. So that's what this is looking like, and I'm kind of interested in checking it out and seeing what it does. So this box took some beat up, y'all. This box took some beat up. We're just gonna call it like we see it. This box took a little beat up. It's partially already open for us though, so it kind of did our job a little bit. It basically is this cup / vessel here. And then I believe it has different inserts. So that's kind of like a blade insert. Then you have this insert. And then you've got this guy here, or what is that? And I think you just get this on here. Oh, Lord. Oh, okay. So, whoa. Okay. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to have to read the instructions, you guys. But I think whatever it is, I'm guessing this goes on here, and then you chop vegetables. So this is one of those kind of manual chop, 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 like you press it down on it. And you use the weight of gravity to chop the vegetables through those different blade inserts, if you will. And I like it. I like the simplicity of it. It's got a little vessel. I also like the fact that there is some measurements here. So I'm guessing as you chop it, as you push it down and it chops the vegetable, it fills up this with the items that you have chopped. And therefore, you know when you've reached, say, a cup of onions or a cup of green peppers or a cup of whatever it was that you were trying to chop. And that's what that's looking like. But that's what we're dealing with there. Okay, so maybe this lock and unlock is going to help me when I figure out the blade situation. I love it, you guys. I love it. I'm excited to use this. More items still. Okay, so this, I think I know exactly what it is. I'm going to open it up for you guys. Okay. It looked like something entirely different when I first opened it up. I was like, okay. But what it actually is a can strainer come through. Say I did not just blow your mind. Say I did not just blow your mind. I don't know about you guys, but obviously I rinse and strain my canned beans when I don't cook my own beans from scratch. And there are other items that I purchase in cans that I oftentimes rinse and then need to drain out. And I'm sitting there with you guys know how you do it. You do it like grandma did it, where you try to put the top that you've peeled off back down and then put the water out, but it really doesn't get the water out. This is that game changer, because instead of doing that, you just rinse it, put this over the top of the can, strain out your water, and then wind up with just nice rinsed beans or whatever item that you have. So I freaking love this. I am excited to use this, you guys. I am freaking way excited. But I love how simple this gadget is, right? It potentially is going to be one of those things that I reach for sometimes, often, who knows, depending on what I'm doing that week. If I'm making chili, I'm gonna reach for it a dang lot. So potentially it's gonna be one of those items that I'm going to reach for. And I love, again, simplicity. Look at this. It's simple. It's not a complicated thing. It's like I reach for this, I put it on my can, I strain my stuff, I put it back. Hated gadget, it's just simple, but potentially a gadget that is going to make my life easier. And at this price point, it's good. I'm good with it. So let's see what we're dealing with here. Again, look at the color. These are not my kitchen colors, but when I'm talking about gadgets of this size, again, I really like that they are these colors that I'm going to easily find, right? I'm going to easily find these in a drawer. I'm easily going to find this in my gadget basket because of the colors. So to my knowledge, this is an egg cracker. I think you put your egg in, right? So you'd have a hard-boiled egg or something, and you would put it in here, and then you'd, I don't know if you guys are picking that up, and that would crack the egg. That's what I'm guessing this is for. You put it in, do that little number there, and then it cracks the egg. So I'm interested in seeing that, because maybe in that process of cracking that egg, and let's be real here, there's a holiday coming up that some of us are going to be cracking a lot of eggs for, and I'd like to know if I can do it better, right, or faster, or less messy. So I'm interested in this little gadget here, and I can't stop doing that, you guys. It's over. But anywho, that is what this gadget here is. The last item. Oh, this is totally interesting. Okay. So this is really cool, you guys. This is really cool. I'm not going to take it out of the outer packaging, but I'm just going to show you guys what it is. So that's what we're dealing with here. But what it is a color changing egg timer. It's a color changing egg timer, and that is way freaking cool, you guys. Apparently you drop this in the water with the eggs, and this will tell you when the eggs have cooked. That is actually way cool. And then it has the different levels of cooked eggs. Now me, I'm always going hard, right? I go hard, okay? But if you like soft or medium, it also has a spot for that, or an indication for that in terms of how your egg is cooked. That is freaking cool, you guys. I cannot wait to try this out. Also, if you're somebody who just likes to do it the old-fashioned way by just timing it, keep in mind that on my new channel, I actually have a video that is exactly the amount of time needed to boil an egg. So make sure you guys check that out as well. But yeah, this is so cool. I cannot wait to use this, you guys. Okay, we emptied the sack, and I am freaking excited to use these items. Let me know if there were any items that shocked and amazed you, or items that you already have possession of and have used. Let me know what your thoughts are on them. Also, let me know if there are any items where you're like, I need to know how that works, because I might need to pick that up. Whatever happens, just remember the rules, okay? If it looks good, smells good, and you think your stomach can take it, eat it. Until we eat again, stay up, food freaks. Bye.